Hey everybody, welcome to the Penguin Stuff Vlog Episode 3. We're glad you're joining us this morning, celebrating a Penguins victory, tying the series up at 1. A couple of things that I want to just talk about before we get into the actual game. First of all, is anybody besides me a little, I don't know if the word is upset or just confused as to why in the world it is that the away team gets their goal horn and goal music after a goal here in the playoffs? I mean, wouldn't that kind of be part of the whole home ice advantage? I mean, if you are the home team, you get your goal song played when you score a goal and you hear the horn when you score a goal. But if you're on the road and you score a goal, you don't hear the horn. You don't hear your song. I think the NHL got that all backwards. I think that needs to stop. But I don't know if they watch our podcast or our vlog, but they probably don't. But anyway, if you're listening, NHL, consider that because I think it's goofy. All right. So that being said, let's talk about last night's game. Last night's game was a lot better in many respects, worse in one respect, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I think ultimately the win is the win. We'll take that. I saw a couple of things throughout the game that really aren't necessarily hockey X's and O's related. First of all, Montreal is taking way too many cheap shots at Sidney Crosby and our skill guys. That needs to stop. Someone on this team needs to finally say, enough is enough and pop someone in the face. Even if you take a penalty, we got to do something there to stop the abuse of our star players. So that needs to happen. Secondly, I think there is a concerted effort to really, frustrate the heck out of me. No, I'm just kidding. There really isn't. What it does, but it frustrates me when I see the one area yesterday in which we were worse than in game one was the power play. If that were possible, it was possible. In game one, we went 1 for 7. Last night, the power play went, let's see, I'm looking for the statistic here. Power play. Well, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went 0 for 6 last night. 1 for 7 the night before, 0 for 6 last night. Now, folks, I love this team. This team is my favorite team. These guys, I live and die by them, and I love the Penguins. But we have got to figure out something. Now, Sullivan was tweaking some stuff. He took Zucker out, put Hornquist in on that top line. Look, the power play had chances, 6 chances, and even in the middle of like I think 2 or 3, they had Carey Price out of position and they would not shoot the dang puck. Now, I don't know why it is, whether Montreal's been blocking all these shots. I heard somewhere, I think it was the Sullivan interview after game one where he or someone had said that they had over 100 shot attempts, but only 41 shots on goal. So a lot of block shots, a lot of misses. The point that I'm trying to get at is when you're on the power play, when you have that man advantage, you got to shoot the puck. And when we did shoot the puck, we got Carey Price frustrated. He was scrambling around, and we had opportunity. But then one in particular in the second period where we had him down and out, and Malkin got the puck, and he didn't shoot it. Now, there was a guy in front of him. I understand that, but shoot it, pass it to another player, find something to do with that while you've got him down, because you are not going to have those opportunities very often. So we gotta come up better on that. So let's talk about the game. The game itself, I was excited. My son had his girlfriend. It was her first time watching a hockey game on TV, and so it was a lot of fun with her being there. When Crosby scored that first goal, we were all very excited. But then it seemed after that things just kind of got weird, tight, and again, not shooting the puck, having opportunities, having the goalie out of position, and not getting the puck to the net. And so the longer it stayed 1-0, 1-0, the more nervous I got. And so it was not a fun game for me to watch in that respect until a little over halfway through the third period, when Zucker scored and got that second goal, went up 2-0. Was really excited at that point and pleased. And then Kakoniemi. What is with this guy? I mean, first of all, his name is longer than my arm. It barely fits on the back of his jersey, which is saying something because hockey jerseys are huge. But this guy scores at 17:50 to cut the lead in half, and now it's back to nervous time. But and it was a goal that Murray could have had, but it wasn't his fault. His fault. The fault falls to the defense, and I'm not going to mention any names. Really, I'm not. But someone didn't mark Kakoniemi, and as a result, he scored his second of the series, and it's 2-1. Then Jake gets his empty netter at the end of the game and puts it away. So good game by Pittsburgh. That Crosby goal, that I want to see that line, that Sherry, Gensel, Crosby line continue to put points on the board. I want to see that continue. I want to see them. I mean, in the first game, Sid and the kids did really good. Did some really good things out there, and then last night they played well too and had opportunities to shoot. But that pass off the boards from Gensel, his hockey smarts are absolutely incredible. When he stopped on the sideboard there and passed that across to Crosby for the goal, and then Crosby shot. I mean, how quick is that release? I mean, Carey Price is a great goalie, and he was stopping pucks left and right. But to let that goal get in, I mean, he was slow getting down. But seriously, it's Sidney Crosby. He can fake you out. You go down, he goes up. He can shoot low, and before you get down, the puck's in the net. He can deke you left and right and really make you look silly. So I get that. But seriously, great goal from Crosby. And then the Zucker goal from the feed from Sherry was just beautiful. I mean, again, with a guy draped all over him, he gets that pass across to Zucker, who's just tips it right in past past price. So that was awesome. Great game by the boys. Ties it up 1-1. I'm feeling better today than I was 2 days ago. So thank you for praying for me and all that. If you do that. But honestly, seriously, let me know what you thought of the game. Send me an email, penguinstuffofficial@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook and Twitter at penguinstuffofficial. Not Twitter, Instagram. We're not on Twitter. We should get on Twitter, and maybe we will be on Twitter here soon. But point being, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and our email address. So Facebook, Instagram at penguinstuffofficial, email address penguinstuffofficial@gmail.com. Hit us up. Let us know that you're watching. What you think of the vlog. If you want to subscribe, hit that button. If you want to see all of our videos, you can click. I think it's that button. And if you want to see our latest video, you can hit that right here. Okay. Thanks a lot for joining us today. We'll see you in a couple days. New podcast hopefully coming out soon. Have a great one. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.